Hello and welcome everyone to the week ahead commodity report, where we of course will be reviewing the markets for the week ahead. So first of all, what do you need to know as we go into next week? Next week's a very interesting week, given that we have Thanksgiving over Thursday and Friday, and normally we can see some exaggerated moves in the market as a result. Also, bear in mind that hedge funds and money managers, they did increase their net long positions in both gold and silver contracts in the latest week, which is very interesting given that we had the counterflow move again at the beginning of last week, with gold dipping back towards that 1450 zone, in fact tapping 1,456 US dollars per ounce. So as we mentioned on last week's report, we took advantage of that dip lower in price. We were buying at the lower end of the range. We were looking for a breakout back towards that 1480 zone. We in fact saw a breakout back towards 1478 to 1479, banked 370 points profit just before the minutes of the FOMC, and then of course we did see a pullback on gold later on in the week. But it's interesting to note again that hedge funds and money managers have bought again into gold and silver in the latest week. Now, not only that, palladium has been an absolute star for us this week. In fact, on Friday, closing up over 680 points in our direction, over a 4% move to the upside. Platinum banked us 800 points over 2 trades, which was fantastic over the course of this week. And also oil, of course, we caught that sell short opportunity, banking 300 points to the lower end of the range. What are we looking at now going to next week? Well, I would actually start to plan all the way into December. We have the OPEC meeting in December. We have the FOMC statement in mid-December. We have the UK elections and the European Central Bank announcement with Christine Lagarde taking over for Mario Draghi. All of these are going to be catalysts for some really big moves into December. You want to start getting prepared for this. We're planning for this, getting our positions ready for this. Cycles are very important now, between especially mid-November to the end of the year. If you think this is it and we're going to start seeing the markets start to dissipate a little bit, definitely not. Things can really get very interesting from here. There are some great opportunities between now and the end of the year, especially from a cycle point of view. And especially given that we focus very much on, of course, commodity markets. Gold, oil, silver, platinum, palladium have very specific cycles at this time of year that you want to capitalize on. With silver, we're still holding above $17 per ounce going into next week. We have seen a bit of a sell-off on Friday on the metals. I'd look out for, again, counterflow again going to the beginning of next week. Potential for a bit of a dip lower over Monday and Tuesday, but then it'll be very interesting to see if we get that usual breakout later in the week, especially given that we've got Thanksgiving on Thursday and Friday. But it's really the mid-December moves that I want to take the most advantage of, then going to the end of the year and into January and February, which have very strong seasonal plays for gold, silver, platinum, and very much palladium as well. We've seen an incredible move in palladium over the latest week. Many of you have been in touch, actually, you don't know how to trade platinum and palladium. So definitely, if you'd like to find out more, make sure you're clicking the link below in the description where you can find out more about how to trade these markets if you've never traded platinum and palladium, for example, before, which provides some really great opportunities. Now, we've seen a bit of a sell-off into the close on oil. US and China trade progress on Friday, a lack of this again, which is seeing a bit of a sell-off into the close on oil and a bit of equities as well, a bit of pressure to the downside. But you've seen it over the last week. It's really been back and forth with regard to the price action here, with essentially optimism for the trade deal, then pessimism with the trade deal. This provides some great volatility for day trades. Keep your eye on the ball though here. Be nimble with the profits, taking profits off the table when it makes sense to do so, particularly with gold and oil and silver, platinum, palladium. It's been great for just trading those ranges. Platinum banked us 800 points this week over 2 trades, gold 370 points, and also palladium, we're up over 680 points going to next week. And also silver, we've capitalized on the dips below $17 per ounce as well. So with that, of course, I wish you a fantastic weekend. I will catch you back here next week for the commodity reports.